Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're here live on a Thursday again. It's great. And we've got a brand new championship just for you. It says Season 2, but, I mean, this was a support season for the Super Formulas. It was the Renault Megane Trophy Series. But it's come back bigger and badder than ever as a full-blown series. They're calling it Season 2, so we'll go with that. So here we are with the Renault Megane Trophy Season 2, kicking off here at Autopolis. Right, let's read the bump. I ain't got my glasses. The Renault Megane Trophy is a one-mate championship using the excellent Renault Megane Group 4 exclusively. Drivers will battle hard, going wheel to wheel for 10 weeks, visiting 10 different tracks. But this isn't any ordinary championship. Yes, there is some rules. They qualify at 8 o'clock, so we've got about 3 minutes till they go into qualifying. They'll be qualifying for 10 minutes, and then we'll be having two 30-minute races. The first one, the grid will be what they qualify in, and the second one will be a reverse of what they finished race 1 in. So, say if Homesick Alien won the first race, he would start from the back. Right, just 1 second, we'll get my glasses and I'll get you all up to together with the rules. Hi, I can see. Oh, hang on. So, I can't see the screen, but I can see the iPad in front of me. So here we go then. Here's the little rules. They have a free choice of a super soft, medium, and soft tyre, the racing tyre, but they've got to qualify what they start the race on. The super softs can only be used once per round, so over the 2 races they can only use the super soft at one time. The racing soft is just free choice, but the medium is a mandatory compound that has to be used for at least 1 stint per round, so it's going to mix it up quite nicely. The tyre wear is ×4 and the fuel depletion is ×3. BOP is on, tuning is off. That's everything we need to know, and now we can settle back and enjoy ourselves. A fine bit of racing here. We had a good sign up, but I've seen already that there's I know there's 1 or 2 that can't show. Koi in the chat saying sorry at Mr. Thingamajig, I'm not able to race this evening, my little one ain't well. Oh, that's a shame. Barry saying, hey Thingy, nice to hear your voice. Hope to give you a good show. Good show indeed. Let's hope so. So let's have a look at the talent out there on the track for this championship so far. Like I said, Koi Carp isn't able to attend. He's got little one problems. Sick little one, poorly. Then we have a Skyjacker who's going to get some loving tonight because the kids are out. I'm sure he's happy I'm telling you that. But yeah, he's going to get himself a little so Skyjacker unable to attend. He's riding a different Skyrocket this evening. Then in the chat, it looks like Joker's unable to get here. Cthulhu and Rivixter may possibly not be able to be here. But who is here, I hear you ask? Talleyrand, car 20. Turtle, car 63. Rido. Number. That's clever. I don't think I've ever seen him without a number. Usually just says 0. Now, can he be broken in infringement for not having a number? I think he's probably got a livery. That just looks like it's gone to standard livery. Shren, 69. Great to see the Russian sensation back on track. Fantastic stuff. Homesick Alien. Oh, that's a nice looking car. By car 77, he is here. I believe, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I don't know who won. I have a sneaking feeling Homesick Alien won the support series for the Meganes, but I'm not overly sure. I'm trying to make my way to the Hall of Champions, but I've got to go back some to find out who the Support Series winner is. The qualifying is just about to start. I didn't even tell him I was good to go, but I think he can hear me. Oh, so hang on. I might have found it already. No, it was Talleyrand who won the Renault Megane trophy, season 1. So it was Talleyrand. I apologise. So Talleyrand is the reigning champion in this series. So awesome. Glasses on. Muddy in the chat saying Rido did announce in track that due to a very late sign up he didn't have a livery ready. Oh, right, that's cool. That's cool. Well, if you just take out their standard livery, you don't get done for the number. Turtle, I think, was another one with a rushed last minute sign up. I think he was free, and there was spaces reserved, for the full reserve drivers. And Turtle was a reserve, so he's just jumped in. Autopolis, it's a Marmite sort of track. I know there's a few out there dislike this track. We're sat on board with someone who I know personally has no love for Autopolis. It's the short track though, is it not? Is it? Oh, I'm always in the wrong place when I need information at my fingertips. Look, I would have thought they were doing the GP one, but that looks a bit short. It just says Autopolis. It is short. There you go. Yeah. So maybe Homescaling can only hate half of this track, as the other half is missing. As he makes his way around, he is the lead car on track. He'll be the first lap time representing what these little Group 4 Meganes can do around here at the Japanese circuit. And it's going to be an exciting race. The little Support Series kicked up a fantastic race. The cars very tight, close together in speed. It gave us some lovely close racing. And now with the added rules about the tyres, it should mix it up quite nicely. As Homesick Alien makes his way around the final corner to cut the line and give us the first representation today at 11.9. He managed around there. Shiren going faster though with an 11.6. Talleyrand 11.9 also, a hundredths off of Homesick Alien. Guesty next up in with an 11.9. Bunny with a 12.1. Then Racer Brown a 12.3 for Racer Brown. Turtle just crossing the line with a 12.9. Noxie a 13.0. Barry Twin slipped in there ahead of him. There's all sorts of times being placed. Arido in 10th on a 21.5. He was just knocked down to 11th because Ensign Hewitt's gone second fastest. We saw, and that's a very cool looking car. That, my friends, is no snakehead out there. He is more of the class of Ace Rimmer, if you need to know. So Shiren is the fastest man so far on track. After the first run, Homesick Alien setting another time and taking that fastest lap back, but Shiren returns the favour by going 2/10 faster and having their own private battle up there. Guesty's gone third fastest out of everyone, knocking Ensign Hewitt down to 4th. Talleyrand didn't go any faster that time. He's been relegated to 5th so far. Noxie, he did go faster and he's in 6th at the moment, ahead of Bunny, whom is sitting in 7th place. Racer Brown on purples. Barry Twin sets another faster time to go 9th fastest. Rido goes across the line. Can't see him, so he may be 11th, but we saw Racer Brown just following Guesty around, flashing a few purples at us. He was getting his purple bloomers out, so we'll stick with Mr. Brown, the brown streak. trying to give him a nickname, you know, like NASCAR. No, I don't mean it like that. Pat saying in the chat, the short version is mostly okay. It's the bit that isn't here that's not so enjoyable. Nah. Pat not a big fan of Autopolis as well. I like the name of it. It sounds futuristic. So, Racer Brown, Talleyrand, all these people are going faster. Guesty's gone faster than Homesick. Racer Brown only good for 5th. And 11.8. We saw he had purples earlier on in the lap. He's losing a bit of time on Shiren near the end of the lap. He's on mediums. Hello. Wake up. Wake up, thingamajig. Yes, they qualified on the tyre that they begin the race with. So Shiren is qualifying on the racing softs. That's the total free tyre. You can use that as much as you want, as many times as you want. The medium you have to use at least once per round. And the super softs you're only allowed to use once per round. So Shiren has started, he started qualifying, and he'll be starting the race on the racing softs. Guesty opting for the racing soft also, and getting at the moment sitting on the front row. Homesick Alien opting for those racing softs as well. He's giving himself some options, you see. And, he can move to the super soft or the medium, however the race goes. He's just gone 3rd fastest ahead of Ensign Hewitt. And a super job is being done by Homesick Alien. Talleyrand goes 4th fastest, and he's starting on the super softs. And it doesn't look like they're giving him much of an advantage at the moment with an 11.8, but maybe just running that fuel down, and the fuel is slowly going down. But Talleyrand 4th fastest, but he is doing his super softs. He's using the super softs straight away, bang, off from the off. Bunny, he's gone for racing softs. He's 5th fastest at the moment. Ensign Hewitt also on those racing softs. Rido goes faster again, and so does Turtle. We'll find them in a minute. So Ensign Hewitt, he's on the racing softs as well. So that's everyone in the top 6 are on the racing softs or super softs. No, Bunny's just nipped in there, hasn't he? Someone just nipped up there? No. So Racer Brown 7th fastest, but he's starting the mediums. He's getting the medium tyres out of the way. And it looks like he's using Guesty as a tow. He's plonked himself right behind Guesty. He knows, a good steady driver. Talleyrand posts another time to go 3rd fastest. So Racer Brown opting to go for medium tyres. They have to use compulsory medium at least once in the round over the 2 races. So Racer Brown getting that out of the way early doors. Noxie then is 8th fastest. He's opted for the super softs that they're only allowed to use once. And he's 8th fastest at the moment. Bazza, he's on the racing softs. He's just gone faster, but hasn't quite knocked Noxie out of 8th yet. So Bazza set to start 9th. We've got 2 minutes left. Ensign Hewitt going from strength to strength, going faster yet again. We'll have a look at how he's doing. Turtle, wow, we've got a little race going on down here. Ensign Hewitt must have got, he's just sitting behind Turtle and must have got a lovely tow, and Turtle's just behind Rido. It looks like these guys, oh dear, Turtle just went the other way. And so Turtle 10th fastest, and Rido 11th fastest, and he's starting on the racing softs. And it was very last minute. This is probably the first time he's driven the car. It does say only 12 miles on his speedometer. Ensign Hewitt down to 7th. Someone's just gone faster. Noxie coming to life, and so's Bunny. We'll have to do another run through because it's all changed up the top. This is how close these cars are. But Rido at the moment trying to get up to speed in a Renault Megane that he probably just purchased not 20 minutes ago. And we've got 1 minute left of qualifying. So Shiren is still the man on top. He's still the man sitting in pole. And he is in control of this round 1 of the Renault Meganes. Doing a super job. Guesty 2nd fastest in the mild 7 liveried Megane. He's only 2/10 off, 2.5 tenths should we say, off of Shiren. And he's 200ths ahead of Talleyrand, the reigning champion, who is 3rd fastest at the moment. It's nice to see a lovely, stable Talleyrand. I mean, we've only seen him of late in that game that shall be not named, and he was flittering around all over the place. So it's nice to see him not bounce. Homesick Alien, 4th fastest. Oh, 5th fastest. Someone just Noxie. He's just done an absolute stunner, an 11.3, going faster than Guesty, and Noxie really putting his name in the hat. He is starting on the super softs, but still, you've still got to get the lap time, and that's exactly what Noxie's done. So Shiren is on top. We are, well, it's it now. Anyone crossing the line is done. So Shiren, Noxie, he's getting another lap, but he's got Racer Brown just in front of him. Rido's done then. Ensign Ewart just put it in there for 6th place. So Shiren on pole so far. Noxie in 2nd. Guesty in 3rd. Talleyrand 4th. They're all on their run. Who's the front car of all of those lot? Here we go. It's Homesick Alien to cross the line. Does not go any faster. Shiren, he doesn't go any faster, but still pole at the moment. Talleyrand crosses the line, no faster. Guesty goes across the line, he doesn't go faster. Noxie remains in 2nd, and he does go faster. Stunning stuff. So let's have a quick run through. Oh, Bunny's still coming around, but he's not going to go any faster. That's a slower lap. So Shiren is on pole with Noxie in 2nd, Guesty in 3rd. Talleyrand in 4th, Homesick Alien in 5th, Ensign Ewart in 6th, Bunny is in 7th, Racer Brown 8th, Barry Twins in 9th, Turtle crossing the line for 10th, and Rido in 11th. And remember, we've got some Racer Brown on the medium tyres, and we've got Talleyrand and Noxie on the super softs at the beginning of this race as we see them line up. Pat quickly added Autopolis, oh no, maybe futuristic at the time, but the track was opened in 1990. There you go. Oh gosh, the calm before the storm. Here we go as they rev their engines, waiting for the lights to turn. Shiren staring down that first corner, wanting to get in there before Noxie. Noxie on those super softs, get him off the line pretty quick, and the lights are green. It's a go here, and Shiren holding line so far from Noxie. Guesty in 3rd with Talleyrand holding 4th, Homesick Alien in 5th. It's a long straight. It's a long straight. They're going to be looking to outbrake each other, and Shiren moves over. Guesty gets up ahead of Noxie. Homesick, Talleyrand off wide. Talleyrand's off wide. He's come back on track in front of Racer Brown, but Shiren leads from Guesty. Noxie holding on to that 3rd. Homesick Alien bold enough to have a look at the inside of Noxie, and he's got it there, and he's got it in the inside, but now Noxie's got the inside. Has he got the momentum against Homesick Alien? He's around the outside now. He's Homesick Alien, and now Noxie pulls back that 3rd place, but he's gone a little wide, and Homesick Alien pulls into 3rd place. It's very tight down there. Barry Twins having an absolute superstar up into 5th place. Rido has had a stunning start as well, up into 7th. My word, we've had some cracking starts. It's all very tight, but Rido's gone wide now. He's back on the track, but the back end's gone round, and Rido is going the wrong way. There you go. Wow, great recovery, Rido. Fantastic stuff. Beautiful. So Shiren is leading from Guesty. Ensign Ewart now is in 3rd place. What is happening here? Homesick Alien 4th with Bazza alongside him. Behind we've got Bunny and Ensign Ewart battling it out. Where's Ensign Ewart gone? Hey, oh, he's up into 3rd. Sorry. Yeah, he was 3rd. It's Homesick's going for a move into the first corner. Very late on the brakes. Bazza trying to follow him through, but he does not manage it, and Homesick Alien now in 3rd spot. Ensign Ewart in 4th, all on the racing softs, and now Ensign Ewart's going to try and get the move done on Homesick Alien, but thinks better of it, pulls back in and follows Homesick Alien through. We want to get on board with Noxie sitting there behind this train of cars. Whoosh. So Noxie sitting in 7th, having a look at the inside as Bazza is battling with Bunny. Just ahead of them we've got Homesick Alien and Ensign Ewart just behind us. Racer Brown on those medium tyres, and Talleyrand trying to get back into this race, and Noxie's wide, but he's back on. He does not lose too much from that excursion. Heavy braking into this corner now, and Bazza's going for a move on the inside of Bunny, and Bazza pulls it off. Bazza now up ahead of Bunny as Noxie's staring down another black painted car, and over there someone trying to avoid the tow. Homesick Alien and Ensign Newer getting the tow beautifully from Homesick Alien into the break-in, but Ensign Newer's just not quite up enough. But behind him we've got Bunny and Bazza alongside each other, and Bunny like lightning on his car. He is through. Bunny up to 5th, Bazza in 6th. What a battle down here with Noxie in 7th. Racer Brown on those medium tyres. He is loving it. It's helping him because these guys ahead of him, their tyres are going to go away from him, and he's just going to be there to pick up the pieces, just mop up those tears. So Racer Brown happy that these three are fighting in front of him. Oh, Buns. The Bunny was out wide then. Bunny out wide, but he still maintains position ahead of Bazza, and Noxie's there as well. Noxie on those super softs. He'll be wanting to make hay. He'll be wanting to get by these guys. They'll be slowing him down. He can go faster. He was second on the grid. Up ahead, Sharon 1.6 seconds ahead of Guesty so far. And I don't think Guesty's got an answer for the speed of the Russian sensation out there, as he flies away with it. Guesty though keeping him in contention. Homesick Alien, can't count him out there in 3rd. He's bringing Ensign Hewitt along with him, and we're having a ball down here. Bunny then in 5th, Noxie 6th. Oh no, Bazza's slipped. Racer Brown now up to 7th. Talleyrand is in 8th place. Turtle 9th. There is the Baz. Oh, he's struggling to control that Renault. The blood has rushed to his right foot, and he is now pushing harder than he needs to, making small mistakes. Then Arrido, who really he's not done any testing on this car, he's just getting used to it. Did a fantastic start up into 3rd, made a small mistake, but that'll be just not having the time behind the wheel, and a run in this round will help greatly. Sharon then 2 seconds ahead of Guesty now. He's eked himself out a little bit more of a lead, with Homesick Alien getting closer to Guesty, it has to say, and further away from Ensign Newer, but Ensign Newer is still in that sweet spot for a tow and should be able to drag himself closer to the Alien, and it looks like the Alien's getting closer to Guesty. Guesty under pressure now. So the top 4 all stalking each other out, and oh, Bunny getting it on the curb, giving a massive wiggle on and giving Noxie an opportunity here. Can Noxie take this opportunity? No, Bunny's got the inside covered, and Noxie though very much uptight and personal with whoosh. And here he goes, he's done the move. Look at that. Oh God, that was an awful button to press. Why man? And he's done the move, but Bunny's coming back at him. Whilst I was fanny arsing around with buttons, we missed some great maneuvers. Sorry, guys. But Bunny now back into 5th place with Noxie in 6th, and Racer Brown on those medium tyres, with Talleyrand, who's looking like he's trying to save those super softs. He doesn't seem to be pushing. We know he can go a lot faster than a 13. Noxie still chasing Bunny down. Racer Brown 12.7 last time round from him for his mediums. A 12.6. He's getting faster. 13.1 for Noxie, and Bunny 13.5. So they have to start watching themselves. Noxie's pulled out of the stream. He's going for the move. May have been a little early there. Bunny got the inside of that line, taken up now. Noxie's having another look at the second right-hander. He's pulled up alongside Bunny, but Bunny's got the inside line. As he no, Noxie's got the inside line under braking, and Bunny's trying to dare it around the outside, and he gets away with it, with Noxie getting a little wiggle on the back end there. And Racer Brown is absolutely loving this. He is seeing this unfold ahead of him, but he's also got Talleyrand very tightly there as well, and Racer Brown hanging his car out there, losing a bit of time to Talleyrand. Let's have another look elsewhere. Bazza in 9th place, making a mistake on lap 3, losing a handful of time. Rido though now up ahead of Turtle also losing a big batch of time on that last lap around. It's because they're hanging these Renaults right on that green stuff. You can't drive on the green stuff, boys. It's not there to be driven on. Stay off the grass. Shiren leads then, but Guesty's halved there. It was up to 2 seconds. Now Guesty within a second of Shiren, and this race. I'm sure he does it on purpose when I come to him. I really am. He just likes giving me palpitations. So, Guesty throwing that Renault around out there, absolutely slinging it into the corners, chasing down Shiren. 1.3 seconds. Very tight. Homesick Alien, 2 seconds adrift of Guesty now, but he's definitely pulled away from Ensign Hewitt. Is Ensign Hewitt's tyres hurting? Not so much. Bunny in that battle down there with Noxie. They've dropped Racer Brown a little bit. We did see Racer Brown going slightly wide. And this battle between Bunny and Noxie, absolutely delicious. It was great with Bazza involved, but he's decided he didn't want to be there anymore. And Noxie is tenacious behind Bunny at the moment, trying to find a way past. Shiren leads from Guesty with Homesick Alien in third. Ensign Hewitt is fourth. Bunny is the car ahead of us in 5th place. We're on board with Noxie with Racer Brown behind us on the medium tyre, and Talleyrand is in 8th place just behind. Oh, is that another mistake from Bunny? This is going to give Noxie another opportunity up alongside. Side by side, sharing a bit of paint. Bunny's got the inside line, Noxie's got the stickier tyres. Noxie hangs it in there, and it's a beautiful drive there between the two of them, side by side, and it's not over yet. Bunny trying to come up the inside, and it looks like he's going to get it to stick, and that's a beautiful move there from the two drivers. Congratulations, sweet stuff. Sweet mama. That's some racing going on out there, and Racer Brown edges ever closer to that battle, rubbing his hands. His tyres aren't even warmed up yet. Talleyrand sitting behind them on the super softs. Again, they're at it. Noxie having a look at Bunny. Bunny defending with all of his might out there. And Noxie, they're in a tow train now. Choo choo. With Talleyrand staring down the back of Racer Brown's exhaust pipe. Whoosh. Heavy braking into the first corner. Little downshift to help through the apex. Up to 4th as we head to the next right-hander. Another heavy braking zone. Bunny very defensive now. He's losing a lot of time. And Racer Brown sneaking one up past Noxie. I don't know if Noxie even saw that one coming. It was rather sly. It looks like Racer Brown seriously on the move on Bunny as well. Is this it? Is this the sweet spot for those medium tyres? Have they come to life? Because Racer Brown seems to be getting some fin out of them. I don't know. I got stuck for a word. Coercion. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't know if it was the right word, so I didn't go for it. And that is delicious there from Bunny, Racer Brown, Noxie and Talleyrand. A 4-way battle there from 5th place down to 8th, and it's cracking. They're all weaving around trying to break the tow. And Bunny, he's under serious threat now from Racer Brown, who's going around the outside. Noxie also getting lovely braking into that corner. He's had to avoid all of it. He's trying to go for the inside, and Racer Brown risked it all, and he put it all on red and lost. So Bunny still in 5th now. Noxie and Talleyrand are battling it out for that 6th and 7th place. And poor old Noxie has had to race this whole race. He's going to be absolutely shattered in this heat. But Noxie now back up to 6th ahead of Talleyrand in 7th, and Racer Brown, who threw it into that corner but just ran out of road slightly, is down into 8th. Bazza in 9th, 11 seconds adrift of that battle, and 9 seconds ahead of Turtle, who's got himself ahead of Rido, who is in 11th. He's having a little spin out there for himself. Here we go, Guesty within a second of Shiren. Shiren an 11.8 last time around, and Guesty 11.9. Homesick Alien dropping back a little bit from those boys. And Racer Brown's into the pits. He's into the pits. He's getting rid of the mediums. Whoa, 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 whoa. We've got 17 minutes left of racing. His tyres don't look too worn. Maybe he just, I don't know. Because I don't know any kind of strategy. This is the first race. I'm not sure how the fuel is going to wear, how the tyres are going to wear. This is all brand new to me. And at the moment, Shiren doing a magnificent job out there. Controlling the race. Guesty though, 7/10 now, Guesty. Guesty looks like he's starting to nibble on Shiren's nerve a little bit. Get on his radar. Homesick Alien in 3rd spot. He's dropped Ensign Ewart. He's been doing okay lap times, but the tyres are starting to go from him. This is the problem. He has expressed in Discord before that he's a controller user, a pad user, and they do wear out the tyres a lot more. Although, watching him going around, it doesn't feel like he's squealing up those tyres too badly. On board with Ensign Ewart in 4th place so far. A great start to this season for Ensign Ewart. We saw him having a great race on Tuesday evening as well. He dropped away a little bit near the end of the race, but he was going great guns right at the start. And at the moment here, 4th place for Ensign Ewart. Barry Twins into the pits as well. So we've seen Racer Brown and Barry Twins disappearing into the pits. Not even halfway into this race yet. And we know the only one to have used the mandatory tyre is Racer Brown. He will not need to use mediums at all for the rest of this round. This sounds alright. Bit of squealing there, but that's a squealy corner. On the pad, trying his best to save those tyres. So Shiren is still out. He's not even thought of a pit stop yet. He's 8/10 ahead of Guesty, who also is not interested in making a pit stop at this point. Homesick Alien losing a bit more time to the guys ahead of him. Ensign Ewart in 4th, and these three still battling at the back here. Bunny, Noxie, Talleyrand. Racer Brown pitted. This just looks fun, doesn't it? It just looks like these guys are just having a laugh out there. It's meant to be serious racing, boys. Look at you. You're making it look fun. You've got to be angry and sideswipe each other and crash and do all that other shenanigans that daily racers do. This is what proper racing looks like. You look at the dailies and you just think there's no need. Look at these guys. They're giving respect, giving space, and they're giving us a show and a half. I don't think Talleyrand wants to overtake these guys. I think he's probably enjoying this. He's probably thinking, this is great. I'm loving a bit of Noxie and Bunny battling. It's fantastic. Beverage gone. It's lush. Thank you very much. So what's going on with the pit stoppers? Racer Brown pitted. He's put himself on a set of racing softs, so he's saving those super softs obviously for the second race. He's put 3/4 of a tank of fuel in. Will that be enough? I've seen a couple of the guys were on about half a tank when it was halfway through, but Racer Brown knows his fuel tank. He's just got the fastest lap of the race. He means to do business. He's 17 seconds adrift. Where's Talleyrand's jumped them both? I apologise. I don't know if I'll get it. Here we go. It was in the toe. Talleyrand under braking. Oh, through the middle of them, but it wasn't as clean as I imagined he wanted it to be. There was a little knock on Noxie there. It was cheeky, but it's got to be worth a go. Noxie then in 6th, Bunny in 7th. Right, the pit stoppers, sorry, I was at. So Racer Brown, he's going to put himself a set of racing softs on, and he's on it. Turtle hasn't pitted yet. And it's more, you know, it could be that these guys try and take these cars to the end. That's why I thought the mediums may have, the guys on medium. So Barry has been in. I reckon he's writing this one off. He's had an issue somewhere along the way, and I think he's put the mediums on to get them out the way, so he can attack race 2 with a set of super softs and softs. So Rido 11th, he's gone for the mediums as well. He's getting the mediums out of the way, setting himself up for the next race for softs and super softs. Still Shiren, no sign of a pit stop. And Guesty, oh, he was had to back out of that one. I don't think he was expecting Shiren in that corner. And this is interesting, is Shiren's tyres starting to go? Because Guesty now is looking like he's ready to attack. Is Shiren? I can't guess these people's strategies because we haven't seen any of these races happen before. This is the first time. I know as much as you know. Oh, Shiren's out wide though. It is tyres, isn't it? Shiren's starting to lose a bit of grip out there, and now Guesty is in the lead of the race. And Shiren, I imagine, he might need to pit as quickly as possible because he's got to race a Brown some 30 odd seconds down the road, going extremely fast on a set of softs. Interesting. So Guesty now leads. Shiren's lost it again. Oh, he's asked those tyres to go one lap too long, it seems. Homesick Alien now up into second place, and Ensign Ewart, he's looking maybe at third. No, Shiren has got himself going, but Shiren, a little bit of damage there. I don't think there's heavy damage in this championship, so that damage should shake itself off. Come on, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. It hasn't shaken it off yet. Maybe there is heavy damage. No, it's gone. There you go. It fixed itself, like Herbie. So now Guesty has done a runner out there in the lead with Homesick Alien in second place. Shiren, still no pit stop. Shiren still deciding that he can live with these tyres. But Ensign Ewart, who's that then? Oh, that's Rido behind Shiren. Ensign Ewart only 4.3 seconds, and behind Ensign Ewart we've got that little train there, Talleyrand and Noxie and Bunny heading his way. And there you see why we have the black spoilers and Virtual Racers Club on the back wing, because when they come down straight like that, that looks stunning. It's beautiful. It really, really is. Conformity makes me semi. So Guesty is leading the way ahead of Homesick Alien. Both of them on the racing softs, both of them just under half a tank of fuel. And we've got just under 10 minutes of racing to go. So in theory, there is no you have to pit. They can go all the way to the end. They will have to use a set of mediums in the next race. But that's what I thought the guys on the mediums were going to do. I thought they were going to just try and go all the way to the end and hope the softs and the super softs would wear themselves out. As we've seen some people making pit stops. Homesick Alien, a bit sloppy into that first corner. He's probably struggling with a bit of tyre deg there. Shiren is shaking it off, and he's cracking on, staying out. Ensign Ewart losing time. Oh, there's a yellow flag. I think it might be Rido. He was in there in the mix, wasn't he, somewhere? So Ensign Ewart, Talleyrand on those super softs, closing the gap to Ensign, who is struggling with his softs now, and he must be having an internal discussion with himself about if he should pit or not. Should he take the dwarf into the pit lane? Fourth place, but he's got the boss breathing heavily down his neck. Noxie and Bunny, their battle continues. Bunny really suffering with tyre deg as well. Guesty's brought it in. What will Homesick Alien do? He blasts past the pits and takes the lead of the race. Shiren is just coming up to the corner. He's lost a lot of time from damage and tyres, but he opts to stay out. Guesty getting a set of tyres on, and you know what, if he puts medium on, he's put another set of softs on. So he's saving his mediums, or he's got to use mediums. They don't have to use super softs. He's out ahead of Talleyrand. Talleyrand's got himself. Where's Ensign? Ensign came in. Ensign and Bunny both came into the pits. And this is really going to be showing, is the tyres enough? Can Guesty gain 14.5 seconds in 7 minutes? Because that's what he's got to try and find to get the lead back on this race. He's only 4 seconds behind Shiren, and I am pretty confident he'll probably catch up Shiren and get past Shiren possibly. But Homesick Alien is another matter altogether. He did 13.2 that last time around, so he's lost a bit of time from those tyres. It is a struggle now for him. You can see in the corners he's fighting the Megane, as is Shiren. Guesty on those fresh rubber, he's just setting chase. He's catching up Shiren already. Talleyrand is just trying to keep Noxie behind him. Noxie driving wonderfully today. And these two on the super softs, getting the most out of them. And Guesty into the pits. Didn't Guesty already pit once? I don't understand. Guesty has gone in again. Oh, he's had a fuel glitch. There should be still enough fuel to get to the end of the race, so I'm unsure why Guesty's gone back into the pits. He's put the mediums on. He has put the mediums on. He's lost position to Talleyrand and Noxie, though. I think he was meant to put the mediums on because it would only be 7 minutes of running, and he had a good third place. But he's given up 2 positions there just to get the medium tyres out of the way, and he's got a very fast Racer Brown on a fresher set of racing softs bearing down on him. So Guesty is... I'm not sure he should have changed his mind, is all I'm thinking. I think he should have just stayed out there and tried to go for the win. I think he may have been able to catch up Homesick Alien on those softs. I'm not sure, but I think he might have been able to. But it's not my race. It's his race he's running. He calls the shots. So Homesick Alien out there with the lead so far. Shiren, he's taking those tyres all the way till the end. We're just coming up to 5 minutes left. Talleyrand, reigning Megane champion. He didn't opt for the number 1 on his car. He's got himself a podium. It wasn't looking too hot for him in qualifying. But yes, he's come through for a podium. Noxie staying with Talleyrand all the way, and could Noxie sneak a little podium near the end? It looks like he's lost a bit of pace now. And then we've got Guesty. Guesty seems okay from Racer Brown. Racer Brown not gaining anything on Guesty at the moment, so Guesty may be able to hold that position, but I think he had a good opportunity at second today, possibly a win, but he wanted to get that medium tyre, the mandatory medium tyre, out the way. It might have been a pit glitch. It probably wasn't meant to put soft on. He probably put medium on, but he's got to roll with the punches. I would have stayed out there and used the medium in the next race. But like I said, it's his race. He's got Racer Brown behind him. I still think Racer Brown's a big threat with the last 4 minutes to go. Ensign Ewert's dropped down to 7th with that pit stop, and he's put his super softs on for just a small bit. And he's got Racer Brown and Guesty just ahead of him. It is possible with those super softs, if he can pull some amazing lap times out of the bag, he might be able to get himself up into 5th spot, possibly. We'll see. Bunny there is in 8th. He made a pit stop earlier in the race. Now he is in 8th. Barry Twins is 9th on those medium tyres. He's got the mediums out the way. He's some 15 seconds behind Bunny, 7 seconds ahead of Turtle. And Rido is in 11th, and he has got the medium tyres. So there's quite a big bunch of them have got rid of the medium tyres. Homesick Alien is not one of them, nor is Shiren, who are leading this race. Talleyrand, he stayed with the same tyres throughout the race in 3rd, and so did Noxie. Fuel seems okay for these guys. This is going to be a stroll in the park. Maybe these guys behind them thought they were going to pit. So Noxie's still ahead of Racer Brown, but Racer Brown has closed the gap a little bit. Noxie doing a 12. Noxie. Guesty doing a 12-2. There's Noxie. 13-3 from him, but he's 14 seconds ahead of Guesty. Guesty a 12-1 that time around. Racer Brown an 11-8. There's still time yet. Racer Brown still might go on the attack here. It's not out of the question. Ensign Ewart as well on those super softs. He did a 12-5 though, so he's not as fast as the guys ahead of him. I think he would have had to pit. I think he was losing a lot of time out there. But again, it might have been one of them. Get the mediums out the way, slap them on near the end of the race, and then start on the super softs for the next race. But this is a new championship for everyone. They've got to work out what's their best route, what's their best tactic. Scalian, we'll see him in a set of mediums in the second race. I wonder if he will start that race on the mediums. He'll be at the back if this is how it finishes. And with a 10-second lead, you know, I can't see why not. Shiren, a great drive from Shiren, just as the tyres started letting him down a little bit. Had two small little mistakes, and Talleyrand is closing in on those super softs. A 13-3 from Talleyrand last time around. Shiren did a 13-3 also. But within 4 seconds of second place is Talleyrand. And Noxie stayed with Talleyrand, on pace with him. Whole race, his tyre though, his front right tyre is absolutely abysmal. Guesty not made much of an impression on Noxie at the moment, but he's got Racer Brown only a second behind him. There's only less than a minute of racing to go. Ensign Ewart there in 7th. Bunny is in 8th. He's ghosted. Barry Twins is 9th. 11 seconds adrift of Bunny. Turtle in 10th. And Orido is in 11th. So let's go back to what have we got? There was something on, wasn't there? Oh, this was the closest thing we've got to a battle. 30 seconds on the clock. And Guesty and Racer Brown both make it across the line. They'll have to do another lap. Ensign Ewart goes through to do another lap. Bunny, I believe, will be our first finisher, possibly in 8th place, and that is a big surprise. Wasn't expecting that, but I wasn't expecting guys to go without a pit stop as well. So Bunny takes the flag. He had to slow down a bit. Very clever. Oh no, he's gone through. It's not run out on him. He's got to go and do that last lap. Barry Twins is the first to finish in 9th, with Turtle in 10th and Rido in 11th. So Home Scalian 10 seconds ahead of Shiren. The closest battle was these two, but they look all right. So there we go. Home Scalian's crossed the line and taken the win. Super stuff. Well done. Here comes Shiren for second place. 2.5 seconds ahead of Talleyrand in the end. Talleyrand grabs himself a super third podium. Take a boo, my son. Noxie, a great drive to 4th. Guesty, strange strategy there with the double pit stop. I think he wanted to get the mediums out the way. And he gets 5th place. Good points with Racer Brown in 6th. Both of them getting their medium runs out the way. Ensign Ewart, still yet to use mediums, gets 7th. And Bunny brings her home in the lap he didn't want to do. But now he looks like he's going for fastest lap. But he slowed down too much on the straight, didn't he? So he would have lost momentum. Yeah, too much momentum there. So Bunny coming around the lap he didn't want to do. I thought you'd slow down enough, my friend, as well. And there goes Bunny taking 8th spot. And it's Homesick Alien that takes the win. And those strategies were all over the place, weren't they? I might be able to get a quick run around the garden in between this. But there he goes. Well done. No trophy. They're so mean. Cutbacks, you see. Cost of electric and all that. So let me take you to the race results. There you go. Homesick Alien takes the first win of this round. And this is the first round of the Renault Megane Trophy season. So Homesick Alien, well done. Shiren in second place with Talleyrand getting that final podium position. Noxie, a fantastic drive to 4th spot. Guesty in 5th. Could have got more out of this race, but I think he wanted to get rid of the mediums, so made that double pit stop. Racer Brown also getting rid of the mediums, and he finished in 6th place. Ensign Newitt in 7th. He's used his super softs up, as has Talleyrand and Noxie, so we'll see them on mediums for the next race, and possibly softs, depending if they pit. Bunny, did he go for mediums? I can't remember. I can't remember Bunny's tyres now, but he finished in 8th. Barry Twins got the mediums out of the way in 9th. Turtle, I didn't notice as well, sorry, and Rido did get the mediums out of the way, I noticed them. So, the lobby settings have been changed, and Bunny apologising to someone for a lunge. I didn't notice one, but if there was, it was great. Just gonna stand here and watch me burn, that's alright. Love the way you. I'm just gonna stand there and watch me burn, and that's alright. Love the way you. I don't know. That's not a postcard to Blue Peter. Race 2 is at 8:55, which means I have got 8 minutes to get my squats in. We'll go with the Bazza. Go out for a couple of laps, Baz. Entertain the people. No, someone is though. Sharon, my man. All right, I shall return. I'm going to try and get a bit of exercise in or something. I need to. back once again with the... Yeah, I'm back. Oh, I should really learn that song. Back once again with the... I can't remember it. Ensign, you what? In the chat. Big up, Ensign. Good race. Super soft's useless for us pad flips. You take the pad too hard. You can turn your pad into a wheel, though. You know, when you turn that motion thing on, does that not help? You know, when you tilt the controller like a steering wheel, does that not help with the cornering? Because I think it's the sharp turning. It might be the brake, but the brakes it shouldn't be because of the ABS. You would think maybe heavy acceleration doesn't help. I mean, you can't. You know, it's not as sensitive as a wheel, possibly. It is tough being a pad user, it's got to be said. So, what am I doing? I've got to get their information back up and I can't remember how to do it. I did it on this, I think. There you go. So, Sharon, you've been watching, going around. Nearly a race winner last time around. He's gone for the racing mediums, I see. Let's have a little rundown. Looks like Bunny is going to start on those mediums as well. Homesick Alien. Starting on the mediums, he's going to be at the very back. Rido, it looks like he's got a set of softs on the go. He's used the mediums. And Racer Brown, I think, has used the mediums. Yes, he started on the mediums. Yes, so Racer Brown just having a practice start here. He's going for second gear, no first. Bit of rev there, but not too bad on the wheel spin. He's going to give it another go. As Homesick Alien comes out. Should be on board, shouldn't he? Oh, he's struggling with that wheel spin there. He's going to give it one more go. Let's, no, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. He's going off. Getting out of the way. Didn't know if we had one more practice start in. Homesick Alien has asked if we're ready. And you know what? It's the last Obi-Wan Kenobi episode yesterday. Oh. I was in another realm, so I'm going easy on the Empire at the moment. I'm all about the broken Jedis. Jeez, did you watch it? Did anyone watch it? Am I the only one? Am I the only one that saw that? That I do appreciate you all putting ours though. I don't mean to defect, and it's only for a short while, just because I'm still buzzing off of Obi. Ensign, you're saying I've tried to turn down the sensitivity, mildly better tonight. Ensign, you're also saying. Anyhow, smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. Nice. You get yourself on there, Ace Rimmer. What a guy. What a guy. The final has started. Oh, I'm excited about this. I mean, will they pit? Won't they pit? That first race, it was really the unknown into the unknown. Into the unknown. So here we are for race 2, reverse grid of the results from the first race. Rido starting on pole. He has used those medium tyres. That is the advantage he's got. He's got Turtle alongside him. Barry Twins was strong in that first race. It'll be interesting to see after the first corner. The lights are red. We're waiting to see him go green for a good go here. And it's green and it's go. And Turtle getting a great start there. There was a little lag. I don't know what happened there, but there was a little lag. Turtle takes that lead. Rido has got the buzzer, getting a toe into the first corner. It is a long run, but Rido's still there in the lead at the moment. Bazza takes second. Bunny up into third, and it looks like Turtle really missed out in that first corner. And that is unfortunate for Turtle. He's lost a couple of positions there. Rido still leading into the second corner, with Bazza right on his tailgate. And Bunny there as well, keeping it a family affair between Rido and Bunny. Racer Brown right on their case as well. And Racer Brown, he's gone a race without a win, so he must be starting to feel it. Whoa, is Renault Megane though, giving him a lot to think about there. Nearly virtually sideways as he chases down a Bunny. Further down we got Turtle in 5th, Talleyrand is 6th, Guesty is 7th, Noxie 8th, Ensign Ewart is in 9th, Shiren in 10th, and Homesick Alien is in 11th. And there's a big bunch up down here as well as they try and get through these tight corners of Autopolas. And Bazza is leading. Bazza's got the move done on Rido. So Bazza chasing him into the final corner. goes for the late brake up the inside, gets better traction on the apex of the corner, gives just enough space, and Rido tries to floor it on the grass, it looks like, and had to wrangle her back under control, but luckily then to have pulled away a little bit from Bunny and Racer Brown. Oh, Rido's off the track, and it looked like people were in the pits, weren't they? I don't know what's going on. Oh, the back guys have all gone in. Sorry. On that replay, you've got Talleyrand. He's gone onto the softs already. Homesick Alien has gone onto the softs. Rido already on the softs. He had an off. Shiren stayed out there on the mediums. See, I think he's going to go all the way. I think he's going to try and get the mediums to the end of the race. Ensign Hewitt, he's on the mediums. Maybe he's going to go all the way in 7th. Noxie is on the mediums in 6th. Guesty in 5th on the softs. He's used the mediums. He's going for a move on Turtle up the inside, and it pays off for him, and he's up and into 4th, chasing down Bunny, who's now behind Racer Brown, but he's in 3rd after those Rido disappearing, and someone else up top. I'm not sure who. Barry Twins leads though. Racing softs, no pit stop, all the way. Should be easy peasy. Oh, don't go off. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for the Bazza all the way, but he's got Racer Brown and Bunny, two very rapid guys chasing him down, and let's pray for him. And Talleyrand saying, oh, well, hello there. Oh, I'm sure you watched it as well. My lord, I'm still excited. Still excited. That lightsaber fight. Oh yeah, baby. Crack on. I was screaming, and I wasn't screaming Kenobi in the middle of that fight. I was screaming Ewan. Go on, Ewan. So Bazza under a bit of pressure there from Racer Brown, but Barry Twins knows where to put his car. Keep it on the inside, make it as difficult as possible for Racer Brown. Racer Brown sticking it there, but Bazza, he's just about kept it, but Racer Brown now going to go for the toe all the way up to the start, first corner, and I imagine Racer Brown's going to pull the trigger on that gun and just get himself ahead of the Belgium, which he does. A super move for Racer Brown to take the lead of this race, and Bazza sitting in his toe, and he's not giving up on this one yet, cracking on all the way. Guesty in 3rd. Great drive from him from the first race. He's up there as well in this second race. Podium so far, chasing down. We know he's got the pace. He's got the fastest lap of the race so far. He's got Bunny chasing him down in 4th. Noxie up into 5th there. Great stuff from Noxie with Ensign Hewitt getting a dose of Russian sensation Shiren all up in his business. And Shiren, we know, no slouch indeed. Could have had that first race a win. His tyres just went away from him. Oh, someone's going into the pits. Bunny into the pits to get rid of those mediums. Ah, he's going for that tactic as well. Sorry, I was thirsty. I went for my coffee, which my lad made me, and then there goes Shiren on a move on. Oh, Ensign Hewitt, though, staying with the Rusky to give him a little bit of jip. I want to go down and have a look how these medium runners that have gone straight onto the softs are doing. But I'm staying with Shiren. He's got the move done now, but Ensign Hewitt still looks like a threat from behind. In front of them, they've got Noxie. They're chasing down. So let's have a look then. Turtle, he stayed with the medium tyres. He stayed out there, as so has Shiren and Ensign and Noxie. These guys have all stayed with that medium tyre. They're going to try and run it to the end, I imagine. If they've not pitted now, I imagine they're going to go all the way on it. Rido never needed the mediums. He's on softs. He's gone faster than he's gone in this race so far. He's got 9.5 second deficit on Turtle, but on the faster tyre, a few clean laps, he'll soon romp up to the back of Turtle, I'm sure. Here we see Bunny, who came into the pits, and he's put on a set of super softs, come out, just in front of Homesick-Alien, who pitted a lap or two before. No, after the first lap, did Homesick-Alien to get rid of those medium tyres. And so did Talleyrand, I believe. And went on to a set of soft tyres. Big job for those guys to try and come back in this race. These guys, I imagine, after seeing the results of the first race, will not make a pit stop. I think they'll be going all the way to the end. Race Brown getting the fastest lap. Oh, Guesty's through as well. Sorry, Guesty passed the Baz. And Barry Twins down into third. Noxie's next down the road. And he's getting hassled by Shiren now. Shiren on a tear in that Renault. He's looking to get some spots. Noxie into the pits. He's going to get rid of the mediums as well. So it's all interesting stuff. They're all over the shop with their tactics. Racer Brown started on the racing softs. He is yet to use the super softs, but we have seen that people can just take these cars all the way in the race on a set of softs. So would he even try to come in for a set of super softs? I suppose he'll see how the race pans out. He's got Guesty behind him on a set of racing softs, and he's got the Bazza. Now Homesick-Alien and Shiren finished first and second, and who came third? Talleyrand, and none of them made a pit stop in the first race. So I imagine these guys are aiming to take these Renaults all the way. Maybe this is what Bazza's doing. He's not pushing that car so as fast as it can like Guesty is. Guesty's throttling it to try and catch up Racer Brown, who's also throttling it because he's just can. And that might not help with their tyres later in the race, whereas Bazza, we've seen him look after a set of tyres quite neatly. And that might be, he might be doing a bit of car management, sat there behind Guesty. We've got Shiren 4.5 seconds behind him, chasing him down, but he's on a set of medium tyres. He's done a 12.8 last time around, where Bazza on his softs 13.1. Ooh, bit of dust kicked up by Shiren there as he takes the Megane a little off-road. And Ensign Hewitt on those medium tyres, I imagine, hoping to go all the way to the end of this race. He's 12 seconds behind Racer Brown, so if Racer Brown does decide to make a pit stop, he will end up behind these guys. Maybe he'll come out ahead of Rido, who is being caught now by Bunny, Homesick-Alien, Talleyrand and Noxie, who also pitted. So we've got two races here, and the guys that shed their medium tyres are battling it out at the back. And we'll wonder if they'll catch up the other medium runners. Talleyrand at the moment, he's got his hands full with a bit of Noxie. All in his mirrors. All up in his busyness. And up there we've got a three-way battle. So someone's joined that fight. Oh, yellow flag. Not good. Oh, Turtle having a small off. He'll be getting caught by Bunny. It's Rido that's all tangled up. And Rido's had a little knock with Bunny. They've all managed to get through. So looking back from Bunny's car, there is Homesick-Alien trying to grab a toe. Having a look around the outside, but doesn't get it. And oh, Rido looks like he's trying to avoid Homesick-Alien. Went into that corner, spun out, and managed to not get hit by any of the three cars behind. That was... I mean, not for Rido, I'm sure, but for us, that was cracking if you caught it, which I did, and it was great. So Bunny then in 7th place. Turtle only just ahead of him. Turtle, with his small off, has now found himself just ahead of all the soft car runners, and Turtle's gone off the road. Looks like a wheel problem there. A wheel, not a reel, a wheel problem there. For Turtle, looks like his wheels died on him. He just went straight on in that corner. So Bunny and Homesick-Alien side by side. Bunny's got the inside line though, and takes it. Talleyrand is just ahead of Noxie still. Noxie eager to get by the boss. As Homesick Alien again around the outside of Bunny, just letting him know, just body checking him, letting him know he's there, giving me space on the outside. I'm coming through. He's tried to do the switcheroo, but it hasn't quite worked for him. And Bunny defending so hard. I think he's slowing these guys down somewhat, and they want their battle with the guys up ahead, or the opportunity for Ensign Hewitt, Shiren, those medium runners in the mid-pack. And they're 14 seconds behind the medium guys. There's Ensign Hewitt, who's 2 seconds behind Shiren. Shiren doing an amazing job. He's catching up. Barry Twins, who's on the softs. Oh, Barry Twins had a rough lap, that last lap of 15.7. Come on, Bazza. You want this podium, don't you? Don't make mistakes. Keep it neat, keep it clean, keep it on the grey stuff. Shame grey stuff doesn't roll with that neat and clean thing. So, Racer Brown 6.5 seconds ahead of Guesty. So Guesty's lost a chunk. No, he's just not doing 111s, mid 111s like a Racer Brown is. Racer Brown's tyres seem quite happy with that pace. Guesty in the early 12s. And his tyres doing a fine job. Bazza, he did a 13. He's been doing 13s. He's done a 15, which has allowed Shiren on those medium tyres to roll up to the back of him. We've still got 17 minutes of racing left here. Cracking stuff. 2.8 seconds for Ensign Hewitt, keeping a good pace there. And if Shiren and Bazza get into a little dicing, that'll slow them down and give Ensign Hewitt the opportunity to pull the dwarf up to the back of Shiren and Bazza. Oh, they both have gone wide. Ensign Hewitt, can he get on the brakes? There must be oil on the track. All three of them going wide in the final corner. Bazza still holding on to that third spot. Shiren in fourth. Ensign Hewitt had an absolute open goal there, but also goes wide in that final corner. There must have been oil on the track. Bunny ahead of Talleyrand with Homesick Alien and Noxie the train, the 4 train. They're having a great job out there with Bunny, Talleyrand, Homesick Alien. So Talleyrand's got himself ahead of Homesick Alien. Great stuff from Talleyrand. And Noxie there, these were the pit stoppers to get rid of their medium tyres. They're trying to catch up with Ensign Hewitt. That's, I mean, if they keep throwing it off. Shiren's up into third. Shiren is up into third. He's made the move. He's made the move, and he's already made the move on the replay. So, sorry guys, missed it. And we watched them for so long as well. You'd tell I tried. So Racer Brown leads from Guesty. 7 seconds split those guys. With Shiren 11 seconds down the road. Bazza in fourth. 3.8 seconds ahead of Ensign Hewitt. Bunny has been battling. Oh, Bunny! I saw him going a little sliding into that corner, but he still manages to stay ahead of Talleyrand. Bunny's on the super softs. Can they take him all the way to the end of this race? He's got a bunch of cars on soft tyres behind him. Homesick Alien looking like he wants to get a move done on Talleyrand. Talleyrand's got it covered off. And Talleyrand trying to get a move done on Bunny. And Bunny absolutely pulling the moves out there to keep those cars behind them. Whoa, they look like they slide. Oh, Bunny's gone wide, hasn't he? Bunny did look like he slid into that corner, and he did. Went slightly wide. Talleyrand starts having a look up the inside. Talleyrand just trying to get through, trying to make a bit of space. He's having Homesick Alien in the wash of that battle has gone wide, and that has put Noxie up ahead of the Alien. This is spectacular racing. Now it's Talleyrand ahead of Bunny with Noxie on the move. Noxie's going to have a bite. Oh, and Ensign Hewitt said he saw the battle with, well, the last episode of Kenobi. So good. Oh, so cracking battling out there. Talking of battling. Talleyrand trying to break the toe on Bunny. Then we've got Noxie in the mix. Homesick Alien trying to catch them back up after being in that battle. Rido's gone into the pits. And looks to me like that's a DNF. Oh, I don't know. Maybe they were fueling it up. Racer Brown then, 7.3 seconds. And I imagine now with 13.5 minutes to go in this race, he can just chill, man. Just bring her home. Guesty didn't have the pace against Racer Brown in this race. Shiren ahead of Barry Twins, but not pulling away from Barry Twins. Barry Twins on those racing soft tyres, possibly using Shiren somewhat as a tow. Ensign Newitt in 5th place, 5 seconds adrift of the battle between Barry Twins and Shiren. He's doing 13s now behind him, 7 seconds. It was long, it was further than that. It was about 12, wasn't it? Not that long ago. So these guys are starting to catch up, those medium runners, and there's plenty of time on the clock to still do it. With Talleyrand in 6th place, Noxie now up ahead of Bunny as they weave down the straight to break the toe on each other. But yeah, Noxie up ahead of Bunny now with Homesick Alien on the back of that train. Then we have Turtle, 46 seconds down on those guys. But he was a stand-in. He's put the super softs on, so he's going to try and get some nice colour car. I like the wheels, yellow and green. Looks good. Racer Brown now 8 seconds ahead of Guesty. Is there anything Guesty can do? He's got 13 seconds on Shiren, who's on medium tyres behind him. And Bazza is just on the tail of Shiren, so Guesty can't even risk a pit stop. He hasn't used the super soft tyre yet, nor has Racer Brown. But it's second spot, although we saw in the first race, Guesty don't mind coming in the pits. And Shiren, 13.5 seconds behind the leaders. 21 seconds behind Racer Brown, should I say, and 13.5 seconds behind Guesty. He's edged out a little lead on Bazza now. Bazza was within a second of him since the overtake, but it looks like Bazza's just slipping back from Shiren. On those medium tyres, he's done an absolutely cracking job. This is what I expected, the medium guys to stay out there, try and catch up the soft runners if they don't pit. Ensign Newitt, you can see his tyre wear woes starting to hit him with 10 minutes or 11 minutes left of racing to go. Noxie's leading that train now. Oh my gosh. So Noxie now ahead of Talleyrand. Bunny is there, and Homesick Alien's going to go for a move on the Bunster. Not quite. Around the outside of that hill, that's a corner I am not keen on with any stretch of the imagination. And yeah, Homesick Alien, feisty after his win from the first race down there in 9th. Gone for a move on Bunny. Bunny left the door wide open, then tried to close it, but Homesick Alien already had his foot in the door and said, no, sorry, bud. That's it. He left the door open, but Bunny now getting a tow from the Alien. Noxie trying to break Talleyrand's toe. We've got 2 separate races here, with Noxie v Talleyrand and Homesick Alien v Bunny. And it's an absolute corker. Turtle just behind those guys. He's 47 seconds behind them. Racer Brown, no challenge there. 9.2 seconds ahead of Guesty. Guesty just doesn't have the pace to take the fight to Racer Brown in this race. Shiren on the medium tyres, showing why he is the Russian sensation. Grabbing a podium on those mediums. Bazza in 4th, doing a great job for the Belgians. And a podium is in grasp for him if he still has a bit of tyre left at the end of this race. Would that soft tyre, or worn soft tyre, be faster than a worn medium? It's a philosophical question that the people have asked over the years. Now Ensign Newitt has gone in. Ensign Newitt has gone into the pits. He's had enough of those medium tyres. Maybe he felt Noxie, Talleyrand, Homesick catching up too quickly. And Talleyrand's gone for the move into the first corner. He's been late on the brakes. Noxie had nowhere to go. Give him a little nudge up the rear end, a derriere, and that's given Homsigalian half a look up the outside of Noxie, but Noxie fends him off, and Talleyrand, my word, he was standing on those brakes into that first corner. He only just made it, and Noxie couldn't stop in time. Cracking stuff. And Homsigalian there, 7th. Bunny's really dropped off. What happened? Bunny's had an off, hasn't he? Oh my word, Bunny. It's those racing super softs, they've gone off, and Ensign Newart's just pitted, come out the pits on a set of softs, only 4.5 seconds behind Bunny, and Bunny is battling with his tyres. Wow, Ensign Newart might have to take that thing. Bazza's gone in. Now that surprises me. Bazza has gone into the pits. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Racer Brown and Guesty, I reckon, are staying out there. Sharon is staying out there, and that promotes Talleyrand up into 4th. No, Noxie, no, Talleyrand. They can't decide. Homsigalian says, well, if you two don't want it, I'll have it. He's trying to get in on the action as well. And here we go. These guys that pitted very early on to get rid of their medium tyres are racing around for 4th, 5th and 6th place. Bazza's out of the pits behind these guys by 9.9 seconds on a set of super softs. Can he catch him? He's out ahead of Bunny, who's now drifting. His tyres, that's all they're good for, is a bit of drifting out there. Oh, he's drifting a little too much. Oh, Bunster. And that goes Ensign Newart the position. And he is up into 8th place now. And Turtle, if he keeps on, he might be able to catch Bunny up. No chance Racer Brown, Guesty or Sharon are going to pit in this race. But look behind Sharon, down the road, you can see the orange, black and white of the VRC colours flying down the straight with Homsigalian and Noxie in tow. And this is exciting. It's 12 seconds, the time says, between them. And it's 6 minutes left on the clock. I think Sharon might be okay, you know. Whilst Homsigalian trying to get the move done on Talleyrand. Noxie waiting to pick up the pieces, and he does. He gets the move done on Homsigalian, as Homsigalian found himself on the wrong part of the track. But now Noxie might find himself there as well, as Homsigalian gets the move done on the inside. And we're seeing something special out here between these three. Look at them. It's not even single file. They're alongside each other most of the time. Talleyrand in 4th. Homsigalian in 5th. Noxie is in 6th. Barry Twins, who was 9 seconds behind these guys, now only 7 seconds. He might be able to close that gap, you know. On those super soft tyres, he might be able to catch these guys up. No, Ensign Newart's just gone ahead of him. What's happened? Oh, he slung it off. He's got a bit of damage. And now Ensign Newart is up into 7th spot. Fantastic driving. Racer Brown leads with only 5 more minutes to go. He's got 8.8 seconds on Guesty, who is just putting a lap on the Bunster. With Sharon in 3rd, solid 3rd. He's pulling away from Talleyrand now. Talleyrand's pulled away from that little battle. Homsigalian ahead of Noxie, but Noxie's going to race him all the way to the checkered flag. Ensign Newart 2 seconds ahead of the Baz. The Baz came out in those super softs. I think he was going to try and really bang it in there. The Bunster has pitted. He's put some soft tyres on now. He's got some fighting underneath him, and he's staying with Guesty in 2nd. Guesty's got those old tyres on, and yeah, Bunny might want to unlap himself from Guesty. Bunny's some 30 seconds behind the Baz, so I don't know if he can do anything in 4 minutes. Ensign Newart in 7th. Great set of races from Ensign Newart this evening. Racer Brown, though, a cut above in this 2nd race. Unbelievable driving. And leading with 4 minutes left to go. And he's got himself 11 seconds on Guesty. Guesty has let Bunny through, which will help him, really. You can get a tow from him. Is that Turtle fighting with Bunny? It is, you know. Turtle is only 2 seconds behind Bunny, so yeah, no wonder Bunny wants to get past Guesty. He didn't want to run at Guesty's pace because he's got to get out of dodge because he's got a Turtle chasing him down. Racer Brown, meanwhile, lap 23. Tyres are looking pretty torn. Fuel's under a quarter, but still plenty enough to get to the end of this race. And there we see a Guesty just following Bunny around, and Turtle really pushing. Oh, sorry, wrong car. Turtle really pushing there. You can see he wants to catch up Bunny. They've got a car between them. I'm not sure what he's going to be able to do. He's on older tyres than Bunny. Guesty is just happy to sit in between them, I guess. Just cruise on. He's got 12.4 seconds ahead of him to catch Racer Brown, which with 2.5 minutes to go is quite impossible. And he's 13.5 seconds ahead of Shiren, so as long as he doesn't make any mistakes, he should be good there. Shiren's tyres still looking okay. The 13.2 is last time around. Talleyrand hasn't closed that gap any. He must have done, he did a 12.6. Noxie is ahead of Homesick Alien now. They've had another swap around. They've had another meeting, and now Noxie is ahead of Homesick Alien, and Talleyrand only 7/10 ahead of Noxie. So Noxie fancies 4th place, I reckon, from this race. Homesick Alien 6th. Ensign Ewart, a fine drive to 7th ahead of Bazza, but Bazza has really caught him up. Has Ensign Ewart made a mistake? I'm not sure. I thought Ensign Ewart had a little bit of time to play with, but Bazza has caught him up. Ensign Ewart wide coming out of that corner, was it? No, maybe it was just the angle we were at. But yeah, the Bazza in the tow, and he's done an 11.7. He's going to get the move done down into the first corner against Ensign Ewart. He should be getting a tow. Ensign Ewart trying to see off the inside. Bazza doesn't care about that. He goes around the outside, but Ensign Ewart just holds on ahead of him. And these two are reset to go and do it again in the next corner. Bazza on them fresher tyres. We've got less than a minute left of racing. This could be their last chance to do it, or they might get around to cross the line again, because I believe the leaders have gone by the line. Bazza all up in Ensign Ewart's business right now, looking to get the move done. There's 30 seconds on the clock. They're coming up to the final corner, so I do believe they possibly will get another lap. Yeah, should do. 20 seconds on the clock. So Ensign Ewart has got to defend for another lap against the Belgian flyer. 8 seconds on the clock. I don't know who else is left to cross the line. Someone. Must be Racer Brown. There you go. The time has run out. Racer Brown comes around the final corner and takes a magnificent win here in the second race of this, what's lining up to be an extremely interesting championship. Guesty then comes around that final corner to grab himself a 2nd place. And he's done well. Shiren kept the mediums alive for the whole race. Kept the guys behind him, and comes home for a wonderful podium position. Welcome back, Shiren. Take a boo, my son. Great drive. Talleyrand gets himself another heap of points for 4th spot ahead of Noxie. Noxie, a great drive there, 4th, 5th. Homesick Alien brings her home in 6th. Barry Twins did get Ensign Ewart in the end. I apologise. We missed it watching people cross the line, but the Baz gets that 7th spot, only just ahead of Ensign Ewart in 8th. Bunny comes home in 9th, Turtle in 10th, and Rido in 11th. That was fantastic. There you go, Racer Brown, great win. No trophies handed out at all. Homesick Alien didn't get one, nor did Racer Brown. Well, there you go. Being very tight with the trophies. Isn't it nice when everything works properly? Eh? Isn't it a shame that not all racing games act like that? But that was glorious. I really enjoyed it. It was a bunch of battling. And, yeah. And the tactics, I still can't work out what the best tactic is. It does seem like no pit stop. But you can't do that all the time when you've got to use mediums. So Turtle in the chat saying that was fun. Best part of the race with Bunny and Guesty. Great stuff. So that was round one. All that's left to tell you is we've got a special event tomorrow, the charity event. So please join us for a live stream. I believe the race is off at 7, so we'll probably be on earlier than that. We'll probably be on about 6:30 or yeah, probably, let's say 6:30 and to 6:45. Still don't know any information about it. I apologise. I'm looking for the charity thing here. They're in little cars. The kids are going to race first, and they're going to race the amount of laps they are old, and then I don't know. Give me a second. Maybe I should put my glasses on. I don't want to hold you up too long. I was just going to tell you quickly where and what it is, but you'll find out on Friday. We'll make sure we get the link out there for the charity. Oh, charity Grand Prix. There's no pinned thing. I have to go all the way to the top. Okay, all the way to the top. Here we go. So, yes, qualifying is going to be at 7. It's going to be about 12 minutes. I think that's going to be the adults doing the qualifying. Then the charity race will start at about 7:15. Stint 1 will be the kids start the race on racing softs. They swap drivers when they fuel, and then they switch to racing hards. The grown-ups will drive the stint 2, race until 55 mins, then they'll swap again back to the softs and let the kids finish off the race. And it's going to be great. Still can't really see what car it is. So, oh yeah, it's got to be up here, isn't it? It's an N200. A Toyota SFR concept. There you go. And it's going to be at the Red Bull Ring Short. So please join us tomorrow evening for a very special race. And it's for charity. It's for the Sick Children's Society. So please, please, please come along. And even if you can't splash the cash, you can't, and we know times are tight, just come along to try and raise awareness. Just learn a little bit about what the Sick Children's Society do. Sick Children's Trust. I'll get it right. On the night, I'll get it right. I'll have it in front of me. Right then, that was great though. So Friday live around about 6:45 to 7:15. Big charity event. It's going to be fun. This was a great night. This was great racing. Super stuff from everyone out there. Kenobi is the GOAT of all Jedi. Better than Yoda. And that is me, your broadcaster, and your commentator, Hugh Jardon. Thank you for joining us here at the Virtual Racers Club. Peace and love. Peace and love.